Hey, so what's going on? Big news. Wolfie got arrested, and I never thought this would happen. Although I never thought he would do some absolutely absurd shit like this, just straight up trying to like kill people, I guess. But if you don't know who Wolfie is, you'll probably recognize him from this video.
Jack in the Box has the best tacos ever, bro. I swear. These are so fire, man. So fire. Wait. What the fuck is that guy doing? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Tacos and the egg roll. Hey!
Well, he's gone from like mostly harmless stuff that only like harms the time of the business and costs him a little bit and like, shit like practical jokes like locking the door on a public, business, even though every single business has multiple fire exits. So, nobody really loses there. But recently, now he's just doing shit like this.
Instagram user WolfieParty recently shared a video in which he sprayed hot shot bug killer on food products, but he deleted it shortly after due to the backlash. Check it out.
Now this guy, he just walks around and I guess just fucks shit up. Usually it's harmless in like the grand scheme of things. Like it's just, time and money that he usually ends up costing people, which I mean businesses have infinite amounts of both really. But now he's just going around and just spraying poison onto random foods, just trying to get people like killed or something. And I don't even know like why you would do this, because like any other prank, it'll probably not be worth the time for them to like go and sue you for like dumping ice in a fryer or something, just to like charge you for the amount of oil that they wasted. But I mean, you're recording yourself spraying on the food. Like obviously, the more food you spray, the more they're gonna charge you. And on top of that, every other piece of food can be like a fucking charge of attempted murder or something. You're spraying literal poison on there. Okay, well maybe not like attempted murder, but definitely like food tampering, just multiple felonies. And on top of that, property damage, assault, like just spraying poison in the general direction of people around you in the aisles. Like, I don't know why you would do this prank. Nobody was asking for it. Nobody appreciates it or thinks it's funny. Unlike the fucking ice in the fryer, that's pretty funny. Like, this is just some supervillain shit. And literally, who benefits from this? Nobody. Like, I would have fucking gave him up if I saw him walking down the street. Like, exact description, fucking hand on the Bible, give him the goddamn coordinates. Like, this shit is indefensible. It's just like the definition of evil. It's just so lame. You're just causing trouble for people for no goddamn reason. I'm not gonna lie, the laundry breakfast one is kind of funny, like just in general, but like the fact that he specifically targeted out like just some old man, and like so he knew it was like just some random person that like has no chance of defending their laundry, waited for him to leave. So he just comes back to a dozen of eggs and a half pound of bacon in his laundry. But like, come on, like why the old man out of all of them? Like, if you're gonna, the fact that he just didn't like pick randomly, he literally picked the worst person to mess with, like the person you feel the most bad for. Like, he's old and I mean, he's still working because he's at like a laundromat. So I mean, if he can't afford shit like a laundry machine, he's probably not doing that well. Like, at least mess with people that have the best chance of recourse, or people that have like enough money or enough support to like easily bounce back from something like that. Not like poor people at the laundromat. Like, what are you gonna do next? Fucking poison people at the homeless shelter? Or fuck, I don't want to give them ideas. But like, why not mess with people at the Gucci store, or people shopping at Erewhon or some shit? Like, people that have literally all the time in the world, way too much money than they know what to do with. Just people, just where you would find stupid rich people. Like pranks like this that are completely harmless. It just shocks people that someone would just do this shit. And don't ask me why this freaky ass demon is walking around with a rope in his pocket, ready at all times. God only knows what he does with it off of camera. But at least on camera, this is the least devious
No.
reason.
You guys are locked in there. Forever.
Like, locking people inside of a store isn't that bad, because like it's not like they're gonna die in there. They could probably survive a month with like about 100 people in a store. Like, they got a lot of shit there. Like, and that's just the shit on the shelves. Like, the shit on the back, probably 3 times as long. And it's not like they're actually locked in there. Like, all she has to do is like go in the fire exit around the back. And the average Walmart American could use a little bit of exercise. So, if anything, he's doing the world a little bit of good on this one. And here's his mugshot. So far, he's been charged with inducing poison, which is a felony, and then criminal damage, endangerment, and theft. I don't know if the cops are gonna like go through his, past videos and like charge him with all of that within the past 7 years or whatever. Or if it's like 2024 and then we can just say, oh, that's all AI generated, CGI, it's not real. And he's all good because it was just a Minecraft mod with realistic shaders. And I mean, like, he literally records himself committing crimes. You would think that they would have him dead to rights, but I mean, it's 2024. Like, people get away with so much shit. Things that are like way more blatant and worse than this, like people committing assaults and stuff on camera, or even people like live streaming themselves, like shooting up houses and shit. Like, Wolfie's been doing this for years, so I wouldn't be surprised if like he's some cold calculated mastermind that has this factored in, like, as a calculated loss. Like, he's like, yeah, eventually I'll get arrested. I mean, I'm literally doing crime on Instagram, but the amount of money that it brings in versus like the little fine I'm gonna get, it's probably nothing. It's probably just a cost of business, as like most people would say. Like how like like a hot dog stand would have to buy hot dogs and hot dog buns. It's like somebody that does crime for clout, has to buy lawyers occasionally, or pay legal fees, but they're getting more money than they're losing, so it's a win-win. Plus, women love bad boys. Like, you tell people that you locked a bunch of random, civilians inside of a Goodwill, or you you made an old man's clothes into a goddamn English breakfast, they're gonna be all on you. They can't get enough of you once you start telling them that you're just a literal psychopath. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I guess if you see Wolfie on the street, just do a 180 and start sprinting. 1 like on this video equals $1 for the Wolfie Foundation. We're going to get him a new phone to record in 8K. We're going to get him more money for some, raid. All of the different kinds of bug killer, spider killer, roach killer, fly killer. And then we're going to get him enough money to hire a legal team to be on retainer and available to him solely 24/7 to deal with any legal problems. And then within a year, the state of Arizona will be no more. So we all win in the end. Thanks for watching, and I guess don't go to a store and spray a bunch of bug killer on all of the food. That's really the moral of the story.